Imagine sending your child to primary school, only to discover a homeless accommodation site for mostly single adult males could soon open just a 5-minute walk away. That's exactly the controversy exploding right now in Edinburgh. A Labour-run council in Scotland is facing growing backlash after plans emerged to transform the former Northfield House Hotel into temporary housing for homeless people. The new site, located in the suburb of Gilmerton, is expected to contain around 100 self-contained flats, mainly for single homeless adults. Now officially, the City of Edinburgh Council insists the building will not be used to house asylum seekers, but critics say there's a major catch. Under Scottish homelessness laws, migrants who've already been granted refugee status or humanitarian protection can legally qualify for homeless housing support. And according to Shelter Scotland, anyone with settled status or indefinite leave to remain has the right to apply for homeless assistance. That's where the political row has exploded. Because while the council says asylum seekers awaiting decisions won't be housed there, residents fear migrants granted refugee status could still end up being placed at the site. And what's made tensions even worse is the location. The accommodation sits extremely close to multiple schools and nurseries. Keir Children's Nursery is just steps away. Little Learners Nursery is nearby. So are Gracemount Primary, Kames Special School, and St Catherine's Primary School. Many parents say they're deeply uncomfortable with the idea. In fact, when the proposal was open for public feedback, a staggering 93% of comments opposed the plan. One resident wrote online, "I absolutely don't like this idea, especially knowing there will need to be security guards on site 24/7. Security guards can only control what happens inside the building, not outside." Local MSP Ian Murray attempted to calm fears earlier this year, saying the site would only be used for people officially classed as homeless and not asylum seekers. He also said the council promised round-the-clock staff presence and community open days before opening, but for many locals, those assurances haven't stopped the anxiety. The controversy comes as Scotland faces a major housing crisis and a sharp rise in refugee homelessness applications. Scottish government figures show refugee homelessness cases jumped by 54% in just 1 year. Meanwhile, critics are also pointing to changes made by the SNP government back in 2022, which removed local connection rules. That means councils can no longer turn away homeless applicants simply because they come from another area. Now Edinburgh Council says this new accommodation is part of its wider plan to tackle what it calls a housing emergency. A council spokesperson said, "To be absolutely clear, this site will not be used to house people awaiting asylum decisions." But with local anger growing, and schools sitting just minutes away, this debate is quickly becoming another flashpoint in Britain's wider argument over migration, housing, and public safety. So what do you think? Should councils prioritise emergency housing wherever space is available, or are residents right to be concerned about developments like this being placed so close to schools? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more UK news and political updates every day, don't forget to subscribe.